Okay, guys, back for 15-5. This new process of recording these is taking me forever to figure it out each time, but once I do, I get super excited. So, took me a while, but I'm back. So this time, let me see if I can adjust this camera a little bit better. This time we're working on 15-5 centimeters and meters. So you're going to be using your centimeter side of your ruler, so the small side here. And then if you have a meter stick, I mean, if you don't have one, it's not a big deal. But a meter is really similar to a yard. They're almost the same exact length. They're very, very close, just a little bit off. So envision like 3 of these to make a meter. Okay, so it's something big, like the size of a baseball bat or a golf club or something like that. So you can envision something big. All right, so if I wanted to think of something that was a centimeter, I have a Lego block here that we'll be using in the next lesson, and it's about a centimeter this way, okay? And so that's what I use for that. And if I wanted to say a meter, I would say like the height of a table, the height of a chair, maybe what else? The width, like behind me is my fireplace, maybe the width of the part where the heat comes out of. So things like that, like we said, a baseball bat, a golf club, something that would be about 3 feet. Okay, so when we go in here, we see that it says you can use a ruler or a meter stick to measure length. So look at, here's a ruler, so a foot-long ruler with centimeters on it, and then here's a meter stick. See how much bigger it is? The button is about 1 centimeter long, so a button that you'd have on your shirt, and then a long step is about 1 meter. So she's taking a super big step, and there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So 100 of these in 1 meter, and this one has 30 centimeters. So 3 of these would be 90, and then 10 more would make up a meter. So a meter is bigger than a yard by about 1, 2, 3, 4 inches or so. Okay, but very similar. So if we look here, make this easier to see. On the guided practice, match each object with an estimated measure. So we have a paper clip, a toy truck, or sorry, this is probably a regular truck, like a semi truck that would take your food or things to Meijer or Kroger or whatever. And then a table, the length from leg to leg, and then a crayon. And then it says which object is about which measurement. So 1 centimeter, 10 centimeters, 1 meter, or 10 meters. So let's find the smallest thing, because I know the smallest thing is going to be a centimeter. And so the smallest thing is what? What do you think? Did I hear you right? Did you say the paper clip? The width of that paper clip? Good job. That's correct. So you just draw a line. And then we have, oh, I guess I went through backwards. I went this way. It doesn't matter. So let's go back to the truck. So a truck, a semi-truck from front to back, is that about 10 centimeters? So 10 centimeters. Where are you? Is it that long, a semi-truck? Or is a semi-truck a meter, which is a little more than 3 rulers? I can't get my camera straight, sorry. And then, or is it about 10 meters? So about 30 of these or so. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's about 10 meters long, because that's really big. And then we have the length of table legs from leg to leg. Do you think that's 10 centimeters or a meter? So if you have 10 centimeters, that might be a Barbie doll's table leg from leg to leg, but definitely not ours. So ours is going to be about a meter. And then the crayon then is about 10 centimeters. Would it be easier to use centimeters or meters to measure the length of a house? What do you guys think? Centimeters or meters to measure the length of a house? So think of your house, and if you were going to go outside and measure it, do you think you should use meters, so about the size of a baseball bat, or should you use these little guys? Okay, I hope you said that you would use meters, because why? Because meters are longer and a house is big, right? Perfect. What, Zoe?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry, Zoe was right here. I thought she needed me. All right, next, we're gonna look at the independent practice. And you could go through and you could measure a book, the length of a desk, a pack of crayons, or bookcase. Let's see, do I have a book nearby? Go get me a book real quick, Zoe. Oh yeah, give me that one. She's got a book right here. So we're gonna measure, thank you. This book in centimeters. So I know a centimeter is about this big. So I'm gonna guess, oh wait, we gotta measure it. From here to here, that this is about 8 centimeters. That's my guess. So remember, it's just a guess. It doesn't matter. Let's see if I was close. So then I put my ruler down. Oh my gosh, look at it. I was a little off. It's 13 centimeters, but that's okay. It was just a guess, right? No wrong, nothing wrong in taking it your best guess, right? My best guess wasn't great, but that's okay. All right. So, and then you guys can go ahead and do the other ones if you'd like. John says that his toy truck's about 6 meters long. Do you think this is a good estimate? So a toy truck, 6 meters, remember a meter is about a length of a baseball bat or a golf club. So if we had 6 baseball bats, do you think that's the length of a toy truck? Zoe's saying no. She's like, no. That is true, because 6 meters is way too long. We're getting into, bigger truck there. So it's not. No, it's not a good estimate because meters are way bigger. Meters are too big for toys, right? Well, unless like you have a dune buggy or something that you call a toy, which some people call those toys because they are fun, but not a toy truck, right? All right. Number 10, Mr. Gavin has a ladder that is 100 centimeters tall. Miss Cornell has a ladder that's 2 meters tall. Whose ladder is taller? Okay, so I remember from over here that it says this little girl is thinking there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So I'm going to use that information here. 100 centimeters equals 1 meter. So if Mr. Gavin has a ladder that's 100 centimeters tall and Ms. Cornell has a ladder that's 2 meters tall, so 2 meters would make 200 centimeters, okay? Because for every 1 meter, you get 100 centimeters. So for 2 meters, you're going to get 200 centimeters. So whose ladder is taller? Miss Cornell's is taller. Oh, you know what? We need a code word today. The secret word for the video. I just thought of it. And this one needs to go on the top line of your homework you're going to do and submit on Google Classroom, not the work mat. You can write it there too, but I need it on the worksheet you're turning in on the name line. And let's see. I think today's code word should be, how about unicorn? And make sure you spell it right. Unicorn. You guys see that? UNICORN. So we go turn the light off. Let's see if it makes a difference. It's kind of like glary. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. Or wait, it was. What happened? Did you turn on the other light for a second?
No.
It was better. I don't know. It's kind of like the projector at home or at school, huh, kids? We're always like messing with the lights. So turn that other one on. Turn the living room light on. Oh, no, I don't like that. Turn them both off. Okay, so our secret word is unicorn. Which animal is about 1 centimeter long? So 1 centimeter. Oh, did you guys like my nails? Zoe did my nails yesterday. So 1 centimeter. So about the length of my nail, width of my nail, I should say. Which one's 1 centimeter? Is a skunk the size of my nail? Or a snake? Or a worm? Or like a caterpillar, I guess. Or a little ladybug. What do you think, Zoe?
What?
She wasn't paying attention. Ladybug is definitely the smallest.
I'm doing my work.
Then it says, write about 2 different objects you might find outside. One object is about 1 centimeter long, the other object is about 1 meter long. So if I was going to write about that, I might say that I found a fly outside and it's about 1 centimeter long. And then I also found my bicycle, and my bicycle is about 1 meter long, like a kid's bicycle, like one of the training wheels. Okay, so that could be, or maybe you find a stick that's 1 meter long, or maybe you have a tree that's not super tall, that could be 1 meter long, or maybe you have a swing set or something that might have something that's 1 meter long. So anything like that. Okay, so hopefully you guys followed along with me. Hopefully you understand this. Your homework page is pretty simple. But the one thing I want you guys to watch out for on number 5, the algebra, it says, how long are these 2 cubes joined together? Write the missing numbers that add. So count how many cubes there are. That's your total. And then take them, how many, if you take them apart, and those are the parts that blank plus blank equals your total. I have kids get this wrong a lot on different years. I don't understand why. The picture's right there. Just think about how that's showing addition. Okay. So other than that, I'm good for now. Write the secret code, which was unicorn, on the top of your homework page and submit it on Google Classroom. See you guys in the next video. Bye.